Hello everyone, we got a new archetype, Scareclaw. Besides that really edgy name, they seem pretty interesting. On it, they are similar to Mechanites, express themselves during columns, but only require one of the archetypes card in the column or its adjacent column. And yeah, the only thing I've so far find anything weird about them is the Link monster locks them into only Scarclaw monsters, and their first monster isn't a Scarclaw monster. Anyway, let's go over them one by one. First, we have Visa equals Starfrost. Yeah, that's a name. Light Warrior Tuner Effect Monster, level 6, 2100 attack and 1500 defense. And the card can use first effect card's name once per turn. It is cards in your hand that one once you control a different type and attribute. Control of a different type and attribute destroyed if you do special summon this card. So I'm assuming a different type and attribute itself. And destroy. So this card though works really good on Unchained. The simple fact of pop your Unchained summons itself. Yeah, so that's cool. And when the second effect is when this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, you make this card gain attack equal to half of the destroyed monster's original attack or defense, which was ever higher. I find this card really dumb, like weird, because for an archetype, it's part of the. I'm assuming it's supposed to be part of the archetype because arm and shit. We'll understand that later. Maybe it's part of a separate archetype. Like one of those like two archetypes which kind of clash together type things. Maybe that's the gimmick. Either way, who knows? Next card is Scareclaw Astro. It's a Earth Beast effect monster, 0 attack, 1500 defense. And here's the you can only use the special. You only special summon with the first procedural of this card's name. The first effect, I'm assuming it's supposed to be effect of this card's name once per turn. I don't know why they chose procedural there. It'll say that. Yeah, it'll say procedure, but it's meant to be effect. Yes, this is how it works. You can special summon this card from your hand to your main monster in a combo Scarcore monster you control or its adjacent columns. So the same column as the Link monster or adjacent. So pretty easy to get off. Only use it once per turn, but yeah, it's all good. Why you control the defense position Scarcore monster? Scarcore monsters that you control in the extra monster can attack a number of times each battle with a number of different position Scarcore monsters with different names. So you can kind of get the theme right now. It's about having a bunch of Scarclaw monsters in defense position because 0 attack, and while your Link does all the work for you. So that's interesting. Next is we have Scarcore Venena. No. Wolf with a collar. Earth Beast again, so just a bunch of beasts. 0 attack, 0 on your defense. You can summon this card same way as the previous one. If a Scarcrow monster next monster attacks the mission monster, if piercing damage. I think the first one's better, just from the simple fact that it's multiple attack and it's piercing. But no, what? Scratch that. This is actually decent because the Link puts every monster into defense position, so that does have its uses. But it depends on how many cards I would play. Next is Scarclaw Acroa. Again, Earth Beast, 0 attack, 2000 defense. And you summon this card, do the same way as the previous effects, and your Scarcore monsters and extra monsters getting a 300 attack for each of your defense position monsters. Look, these cards, I say similar to Mech Knights, how they special summon themselves, but not similar to Mech Knights. The effects are kind of crap. Besides that, Mech Knights had purple, no, purple, blue, indigo, the blue one. But so far they just special summon themselves, and that's the only reason you would play them. Finally, though, we do have the non-zero attack one, Scarclaw Right Heart. Dark Beast Warrior this time effect for level 4, 1500 attack and 2100 defense. This is special because it's not level 3 and it's Beast Warrior. You special summon this card with the same effect as the previous ones and has a search effect. It is card no plus summon, you can add 1 Scarclaw spell check card from the deck to your hand, and it is 3 or more defense on the field. Draw 1 card. I love that. I like effects, which is you do it, you get something, but if you have more than that, if you're more, it gives you second effect, like Engage. Look, Engage. Honestly, all the Sky Striker cards, it's like they do something extra for 3 more spells. This is similar, but 3 more defense missions on the field. I like it. It's very nice. Best card so far by far. Next is Scarcore Trish. Maybe does that mean free or something? Because it's free-headed dog. Who knows? The Dark Beast Warrior Link effect monster, 3000 attack, arrows or bottom. It requires 3 effect monsters, so no. They take the long way for this. Must be Link summoned, or face it monster on the field heading to defense position, unaffected by the effects from any defense position monsters. Once per turn, It is kind of an X monster zone. You can target one level 3 or lower one target one level 3 Scarclaw monster in your graveyard. You can special monster for the rest of the turn except Scarclaw monster. Also special summon the target monster. If you do, add one Scarclaw monster from your deck to your hand. Look, this card's good overall, besides the fact it requires 3 effect monsters, so we're probably going to put some other engine in this, make it easy to get out. But it's good overall. Next, Shisakia Ikil's Laphobia. Oliver, the 110 Willful World of Desire, called the Scarclaws and the Bear Boss. And then this guy is a Meteor, which might be this guy actually. That makes sense. Yeah, this card works by when this card is activated, you can activate one of this. It activates one card as card name per turn. Units can only use the effect once per turn. When this card resolves, you can add one Scarclaw monster or one of this Scareclaw Starfrost from your deck to your hand. Monsters your opponent controls with 100 attack for each defense position on the field. If there are 3 more defense position monsters, you can have one opponent controls destroy it. This is a fine card. Look, you play it free over because it searches all your stuff. Its second effect's alright. Helps you over certain things, and its third effect, it's cool. Like you want to have 3 more defense. You want all your Scarclaws out, so it's a good bonus. Yeah. Scarclaw Nova, target one of the Scarclaw Bishop equals Starfrost. Great up to summon it, monster reborn, there you go. And if a also I like how that first effect's not once per turn. It's just the second effect's once per turn though. That's good. Which makes sense because we don't have the monster effects are kind of crap. Besides, sorry, that helps. If a Scarclaw monster you control if a Scarclaw link monsters, so hopefully you get more, you control Bishop of Battle card effect. You can banish this card from your graveyard instead. And Scarclaw's Clash. That's man, this archetype is enjoying the S. Continuous trap. Can use second once per turn. Once per turn, you can attack one Scarclaw monster or one Visha equals Starfrost you control. This turn it can attack while in face up defense position. Neat. If it does apply whatever is higher, tackle defense with them calculations. Super heavy sim runs. It's got a rival now. When your opponent activates a card effect, you control Scarcore monster in monster zone, you can send it to face up card. Yeah, there. That's a good card. I like it. Very neat. It's a negation. Simple. You play the triple. It's like monster negation. Well, you have a link monster by the Scarcore link. And yeah, pretty much that's it. And also just being able to attack is also nice. Scar's Claw Alternate. Tribute 3 Scarclaw monsters you control. Your opponent can only push some monsters in defense position the turn. That's a fun thing. I wonder that stops links because links can't be in attack position, or it's just links ignore it. That needs to get ruled and checked. During this turn, you can banish a card from graveyard equal 100 damage to your opponent for each defense. Blah. That second effect's terrible. The first effect, it can be good if it stops links. If it stops links, this card's amazing. If links kind of just ignore it, this card's absolutely horrid. Yeah, because the link already makes everything. Link already makes everything good at defense. Okay, look, overall thoughts. These are interesting. I'll give them that. I like Furion's more by far. And so, but yeah, I'm interested. Look, this is definitely gonna get more support in the next set. I can say that by 100% certainty. These are just one of those archetypes which feels like it's gonna get a second wave of support, like Ships and Magic he did in that next set. This just feels like one of those archetypes which will get another wave of support. We have a Tuna without any synchros, for goodness sake. And yeah, I think they have a good future for these archetypes. Like I said, they aren't particularly good. Like they're not. Like look, this card's actually the best one because it works for Unchain. Unchain helps Unchain a lot actually. Just like pop. Um, but yeah, interesting though. It is very interesting. But yeah, I don't really have much else to say really. They're cool. Besides, I'm saying that name is really edgy. Scareclaw. I kept saying Scarclaw, but Scareclaw. I think they have potential. Not but at the moment they're basically just summon a boss monster which locks down the field. If that boss monster gets removed by anything, we'd lose. Yeah, I think they have potential, but they needed more cards. But never wave. So yeah, thanks for watching, everyone. Please give me your thoughts on them in the comments below. Take care, and I'd like to see you here next time. Goodbye.